In 1991, I was in a horseback riding accident that resulted in 26 broken bones, a separated shoulder, collapsed lung, and a few other things added in for good measure. Undoubtedly, that was the most physical pain I have ever experienced. Even though I have a high tolerance for physical pain, that was well beyond my limit. For months afterwards, sneezing filled my eyes with tears as the 8 broken ribs rattled around in my chest. Hi, I'm Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 56 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. The doctors put me back together, not quite good as new, but pretty darn good. And I'm able to do most things I want to do physically. As you may have guessed, we are going to write about physical pain today. Some of the worst physical pain you've ever experienced. The degree of pain we experience is very personal. Sometimes even small pains have a big impact. When I get a fever blister or a cut on my hands, I whine about it terribly. So think about pains, large and small, and let's do a bit of brainstorming first. As many of you already know, I am a big fan of making a list as a way of brainstorming. Brainstorming is a great way to get started writing, making a list before we begin to write sentences and paragraphs. It takes the pressure off of having to write something that's really good. It's just a list. So there's no performance anxiety. It's also a great way to generate many story ideas you might want to write about another time. First, make a list of pain you've experienced at different times in your life. As I said, don't write complete sentences. Just write a couple of words for each painful memory, just enough to help you remember what you were thinking. Okay, you got your pens ready to go? Fingers positioned over the keyboard? Start brainstorming. I'm going to set a clock for 3 minutes and I will let you know when time's up. Good luck. How was that? I hope you haven't experienced too much pain in your life, but you probably have a few things on your list. Pick one of the items on your list and write the story surrounding that memory. Tell us about an experience you had where you were in tremendous pain. Write your story and include as much detail as possible. Help us to see this pain happening. Tell us what caused it and also what cured it. If it's a chronic pain, pick one instance when it was particularly bad and write about that. If you're a lucky one who hasn't had a lot of physical pain, tell us about that too. Write whatever comes to you, and always remember the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. The only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. We would love to see what you came up with, so post it in the comment section down below. You can upload an MS Word document or an Adobe PDF, or you can just copy and paste your text in the comments block, because we'd love to read what you've written. If you liked what you just watched, sign up to be notified of future vlog posts and upcoming events. Use the buttons down below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might enjoy it. So until next time, happy writing, everybody.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.